What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video back on Riverside Royals Dynasty. First time I've actually played this in quite some time. I had pre-recorded a lot of episodes, that's why you got pretty much nothing but Riverside while I was sick. And I guess I still kind of am sick, but I'm very close to being on the other side. So, very thankful for that. But, we're back. And I do want to address something at the start of this episode before I forget. And it's about the 11 game seasons. Obviously, most teams in the NCAA play a 12 game season, but early on in the dynasty, when we were creating, in order to expedite the process of getting murdered in nearly every game, the decision was made to play the minimum amount of games required in order to get through the seasons and upgrade the team a little bit faster. So I understand that some of you want the 12 games so that there can be bowl qualification if you go 500 with, which first of all is like a little weak anyway. You go even and you get to go to this bowl game. Oh, we won 6 games, we got to a bowl. Little lame to me, but it's not gonna matter because we are gonna go above 500 in season 3. We have the talent now. And yeah, the team's not great still. It's a community college, but we now have some 80s. We have a lot of depth in the 70s, and we have some talent on this team, including some freshman standouts like Reggie Gonzalez out of Waxahachie, Texas. John Humphreys will finally play, the transfer from Stanford. Of course, he had to sit out a season. And I was getting a lot of feedback in regard to some of my red shirts, but apparently that if you just put these guys at starter at the very end of the season, like after your final game, it won't waste the red shirt because they didn't play, but they also won't transfer away. So it's kind of an exploit, but also like they shouldn't just transfer because they were redshirt and now they're gonna play and they're like, no, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to be here. It's like you transfer in order to avoid the red shirt, not after the red shirt is up. So I think it's stupid. So we're gonna utilize that. So Phil Triplett probably not gonna play this season, but hopefully won't transfer via that exploit or whatever. A lot of you were saying to put Reggie Gonzalez as a receiver. With John Humphreys, we still have Elgin Collins, we have Michael Ham. I have a good 3 that I like, and then we have a freshman in Corey Warren that's going to be upgraded for the future. Final year of Aaron Duval. We still have Javon Johnson, and of course the speedster redshirt freshman in Barrett Reed, who might play a little bit. I think we're fine at receiver. We needed a big-time running back, and I think Reggie Gonzalez offers us that. Andy Byers in here as well. Now a senior. Would have been cool if he got a medical redshirt since he tore his groin and missed like all of last season. But he is back. The junior college transferred to a community college after. Not really how that works. We will be starting freshman Tim Washington. We have, of course, Bruce Clemens, who was a big recruit for us last year out of Phillipsburg, New Jersey. So he's going to be playing finally. Big time speed. He should be a really, really good player. And then we have the true freshman Joseph Brown starting. So he did not receive that red shirt, as you guys saw. So the team does have a lot of potential. And I think we're going to do fairly well this season. So I got some feedback. Oh, it's cheesy that it's only 11 games. I'm like, explain that to me. How is it cheese? There's no benefit other than getting through each season slightly faster. Like, it's bitch made. It's like, that makes literally no sense. I can understand your frustration, but not for that reason. But we have #1 Florida in our way. We have to go to the swamp in Gainesville. This probably will not go well, but it is a new season. I'm super excited to see some of these new players, including 5-star Reggie Gonzalez at tailback. That should be a lot of fun. If you guys didn't see the recruiting board, I showed this a lot at the end of the off-season episode. We are looking at a number of different guys, but I will be focusing more on sunk cost this season. So if we're going to be out on a guy, and we're really going to know after this next season, if we have no chance to land somebody, and I can tell from the start, we're pulling out. Pull out game strong. We're not going to waste time with guys that we won't be able to get. And we will know for sure. Like Steven Taylor, we might not be able to get, but he is local. We have some extra points from getting him. He is really good. we'll know for sure if we can't get him after this, and then we'll go ahead and change our strategy on some of these guys. So that's pretty much all the housekeeping I have to do. And also a fun announcement. So many of you guys have been requesting Riverside Royals merchandise, and it's coming. It's coming. Season 3, we've kind of built that in. Some of you want the program attire and merchandise, and I'm going to bring it to you as we go to the swamp to take on #1 Florida with my community college team. It should be interesting. Emory Jones, 94 overall. A little bit better than what we have going on, but this might not go very well. Anytime you have to play the #1 team in the country, there's big time potential for getting smashed. But we might be eaten alive today. But I do like the challenge. I think it really sets the table for the season and see how we fare against one of the best teams. And also, if we manage to do the impossible and get an upset like App State versus Michigan back in the 2000s, like, there's potential for that to happen. You never know. You never know. So while I don't necessarily love our chances, we're going to come out, we're going to play hard, and we're going to see what we can do. I will say for the future going forward, though, it will be 12-game seasons, obviously. First 3 seasons, I'm doing 11, but then after this, all 12. So don't worry about that if you were worrying about it. And yeah, let's get after it. Stadium looks amazing. I think this is our first nationally televised game that we'll be playing in. And it might not go very well. Saw Brenton Cox in there as well. They've got a great offense. They've got a great defense. We have some returning players who are real good. Of course, some of the guys that you guys are really familiar with, like Steven Williams, quarterback / receiver, like Trey Battle, no longer here. So you have a whole new cast of characters to get behind. Andy Byers is back. Michael Ham's getting better. John Humphreys is here finally. And of course, the first play of season number 3 will go to 5-star Reggie Gonzalez. He'll take that up the middle, make a nice little juke move, and get 4. There he is. Wearing #1, our first 5-star ever. Reggie Gonzalez. He's going to make this program great. I believe it. And hopefully Andy Byers stays healthy this year. That's going to be paramount to our success, is our quarterback staying on the field. But this Florida team flies around. They are incredibly fast. They hit hard. And we just got to be careful. We got to be careful. We got to play perfect football today if we're going to have a chance. 3rd and 1. They're blitzing. Byers trying to scramble. He'll break a tackle and get sacked. They collapsed that pocket so quickly, it is unbelievable. They sent heat and got in nearly instantly. Incredible speed from the D-line, and we'll have to punt. Probably should have run there on 3rd and 1, but I thought we could catch them off guard. And they sent heat on 3rd and 1, which I really didn't expect. Greg Hall returns. Of course, was a true freshman beast last season. Now a sophomore. I tell you, that works. So get the tackle. Kind of fitting if you've seen our team. I mean, Greg Hall is our Mike linebacker. He's the heart of the defense, and he was incredible last season, as was Craig Jackson, who was another true freshman outside linebacker. Is Jones going to take this on the read option and break a tackle? Also, I will address the elephant in the room. I have a mustache. It's not a good one by any means, but I do have it. And I understand that it doesn't look good. I don't care. I don't know why I haven't shaved, but I just haven't. Kind of interested to see how out of control it gets. So that's kind of all I have to say about that, as that will be a broken tackle and a touchdown by DeMarcus Bowman. Good start for the Florida offense. They were just pretty unstoppable there. We really needed to score in the opening drive, especially receiving to start the game. I was trying to get the football and control the clock, control the game. Didn't happen when you don't score. Briggs makes a man miss. Willie Briggs is just not fast enough to do a whole lot with that, but that's a great return, all things considered. I'd like to get some good speed out there on the returns, but for the guys who are fast, they're not particularly elusive, as Byers will stay alive. Great stumble recovery from Andy Byers. And it seems like read option's not going to be a viable option today. They really have done a good job taking that away so far. But it is 2nd and 6, and they're going to play the quarterback and also the running back simultaneously. I'm not quite sure how this offense is going to function if they take away the only thing that we've had success with in the past. It is 3rd and 5. Let's dump it down to Gonzalez. Make somebody miss. Reggie Gonzalez crushed. And it's 4th and 2. It's 4th and 2 against the #1 team in the country. You think we're punting the football from the 43? You're out of your mind. The most classic of plays in this series. Motion, fullback belly to Willie Briggs. And he's up the middle and he's got it. First down, Willie Briggs. And I think that's our first down of the game. Maybe it's our second. Did we get one on this drive? We may have. I don't remember. But every first down is a challenge. Reggie Gonzalez, you wouldn't think, but has pretty good trucking. I believe it's in the 80s. So he's someone who's capable of breaking a tackle or two and lowering the shoulder, fighting through contact. He's got that play. He's got that ability. Read option, Byers handled. Oh, man. I don't know what we're going to do. We're snapping it, and we're rolling out. We need a block. Byers trying to get there, fighting, and Andy Byers powers through for 15. I mean, we weren't even injured scrambling with him last season. He was sacked and tore his groin. Like, yeah, if he gets injured, we're in a tough spot. Of course, we have Ryan Davis, I believe, to come in. But, I mean, we want to play physical. We want to play aggressive. This is college football. And we're going to try and take a shot there, but we couldn't even get the football away. Sacked. It's former 5-star Gervon Dexter. And it's 2nd and 17. And we're getting out and up. Byers on the run. Throws it away. You got to hit that throw, Andy. 3rd and long. Is there any way we convert here? Is there any way? We need somebody to be magical. Gosh, we're intercepted. Trying to lob it over, did not work. Michael Hand with the tackle. 3rd and 17 is a rough spot to be. Their coverage is just so amazing that nothing's really getting open. As you'd expect, it's the #1 team in the country. We knew what we were signing up for when we put this game on the schedule. It's okay. To run. Get over there, Greg. Still a first down. We're going to see a lot of those today. I would be impressed if the defense can even muster a stop. But we're going to keep trying. There's Tim Washington. Of course, the big freshman. He was a huge recruit for us. And he is on the ground. And our safety's on the ground. Bruce Clemens trying to save a touchdown. He's blocked. And that is a touchdown. DeMarcus Bowman. His 2nd of the game. 14-zip Gators. Let's try a screen. We got to do something against this Florida team. And they did not play the screen all that well. But they do have some pretty good speed. And they're going to track that down. Reggie Gonzalez is fairly fast, but he's not Speedy Gonzalez, at least not yet. Maybe after a few years, his speed will go up a little bit, as we'll try back-to-back screens. That's a decent enough block. Gonzalez gets 3. It's so tough. That's Gervon Dexter again. They're just so fast, even on the D-line, that it's really tough to get into space and make plays happen, as Gonzalez will get this handoff, and he can't go anywhere. And we will punt on 4th and 3 from our own 30. I mean, they just cover read options so well. They take care of the quarterback. They take care of the running back. It's an amazing team. We knew that. I'm not surprised. It's just, it's frustrating. But again, we knew what we signed up for. It's the #1 team in the nation. And they are playing like it. I'll give it to them. They are playing like it. I'm also going to do a better job this season. And Ezekiel Sims takes the football away. Interception. Oh my goodness. This could be our momentum to break into the game. He had an interception at the end of last season after not having any the entire season. I think he ended up having 2 in the same game, and now starts off this season with an interception in game 1. But I am going to do a better job as we get better following the storylines of college football, as Reggie Gonzalez will drop that. Haven't done a tremendous job following the rest of the nation because we really haven't been good. We've never been in the conversation, and this is a story about Riverside. You know, I thought it wasn't super important to follow the rest of the league, as Byers will take it up the middle, and there's a heat-seeking missile in number 25 to make the tackle. He came out of nowhere, shot out of a cannon. Oh my goodness. 3rd and 3, but yeah, I will do a better job following the league storylines, Heisman races, AP top 25, things like that, as we're going to roll out, try to make a play. Byers on the run, and Andy Byers will take it out of bounds and take a huge shot. That is a first down, Riverside. We need to get points off this turnover big time. It's got to be a touchdown to stay in this game, and we are gaining a bit of momentum. Let's go underneath to Michael Ham. He's got speed, but there's just really not a lot of space to turn that into anything. Big 3rd and 11. Let's make something happen. We're throwing for Humphreys. The transfer makes the catch. First catch in the Riverside career of John Humphreys. Yeah, he didn't really get a great break on that. Just happened to have the size and the positioning. He's a big-time receiver. He's about 6'5", right? So we should be able to give him a few jump balls every now and again. Throw that quick out. That's to the tight end, Hayford. And Blake Hayford has a touchdown. We have scored on this Gators defense, courtesy of Ezekiel Sims. And of course, Blake Hayford on the end of that. Big time touchdown. And we are fighting to stay in this game. Big time turnover. Big time score. And we need to stop Florida before the end of the half. 1st and 10, handoff to Bowman. Great tackle in the back end by Joel Pitts. Another junior college transfer. He didn't play great last season. Hoping for some better play from him in this season. He needs to be better. He needs to be better. This is a run up the middle. Bowman, very fast. Clemens in there, and a few other guys combined to make that tackle. Just keep them out of the end zone. A field goal really isn't even that bad. It's a good enough tackle. DeMarcus Bowman is still averaging about 15 yards per carry. I think he's got about 8 rushes for 110 yards, maybe. Something in that neighborhood. He's been quite good, but it's 2nd and 7. He's going to get the football again. You got to make that tackle, Bruce. I know it's your first action in college football after being redshirt last season. You got to make that tackle, though. Maybe he forgot. They're going deep. Brown can't make the tackle or the pass breakup, and Justin Shorter. And that's a former 5-star recruit as well for Florida. And yeah, he's going to show off in the end zone there. 21-7. There is still time. The question is there enough time for us to score based on how good the Gators defense has been? It's been a struggle to move the football. We're going to try some hurry up, see what we can do. We're sending Ham deep. We're throwing the curl. John Humphreys first down. We can just keep doing that. We're going to rock in the no huddle. That's going to be our base right now. And as long as we keep getting first downs, that clock's going to still move. And we're going to throw that over the top. And we have Aaron Duval. Duval streaking into Florida territory. Big time play for the Riverside offense. That clock's moving. Just over a minute to play in half number 1. We're rolling out with Byers, throwing over the middle, and back to Aaron Duval. Turning into a big play machine for this Riverside team. Another first down. Clock's ticking now, under a minute. Gonzalez might be my target on this play, and he will be, but just made that play on the run, unfortunately. I get a little bit too happy in the pocket. Let's go balanced. Aggressive seems to be really bad. I think it's taking off more seconds than we needed to. Little draw. Gonzalez up the middle. Okay, they played that real well. We're gonna call a timeout. We're gonna call a timeout. 27 seconds left. We want to make sure we can get in the end zone. And of course, what's going to be big for that happening is the stamina of our team. So I want to get guys as I don't know, like as energized as possible. And we're gonna throw that slant. Guess who? Aaron Duval, touchdown. Can you name a bigger contributor on that drive than Aaron Duval? It's literally not possible. About 70 yards receiving on 3 catches on that drive, maybe even more. And a huge touchdown to answer Florida. It's gonna be a touchdown game. Way to answer right back. 24 seconds remaining in the half. Now, Florida is capable of scoring in that time. We just need to hope that they don't want to, and they're comfortable taking it into the third quarter. They get the football to start the half, but they're so capable of breaking a tackle and breaking off a huge play, getting into the end zone. So we need that to not happen, and we just need to play a really conservative defense and not get beat down the field. So we're gonna run the football. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be taken into the second half. Good half of football from us. A really good second quarter. Really turned it on in quarter number 2. And I think we're in this game. It's just gonna come down to whether or not our defense can get another stop. Huge interception by Ezekiel Sims earlier. We're gonna need another big play. We just need Emory Jones throwing the football, and that's gonna be the difference maker. If they run the football, they're gonna kill us. They're gonna kill us. However, if they try to pass, Emory Jones is gonna make a mistake. 2nd and 4. Their blocking is amazing. We can't make the tackle with Bruce Clemens. Tim Washington in pursuit. He's trying to save a touchdown, and he can't. Touchdown, Gators. Dude, some of the tackling in this game is just so bad. It's frustrating. 28-14 in Gainesville. I would say the biggest issue right now in the game is their offensive line being so much better than any one of our defensive players. We're just getting bullied. And that's obviously a really, really big problem. And there's not really a way around that right now. That's open quickly, and Michael Hamm, back to his freshman ways, dropped the football. He's been so good at catching down the stretch. Drop that one. That's a major drop. Big 3rd and 8, and that is wide open. It's the transfer, John Humphreys. Not the fastest guy in the world, but boy, did he get wide open. Must have been like a natural pick or something. I don't know how he was so open, but I'm not complaining. Big time catch and run. Read option. They continue to play the quarterback. Gonzalez goes up the middle. He's got a first down. Let's go, Reggie. 2nd and 5. Show me something, Reggie. That's a bad juke back. I thought they were going to just really flood the run lane. Mistake. Trying to predict what they were going to do. And, I mean, usually they have done that, but didn't that time. 3rd and 2. Handoff. Willie Briggs. He's got the first. Just fast enough. Byers, you got to be faster, Andy. Andy is just fast enough. Duck out of bounds. 12 yards by the senior quarterback. Here's a run. We got good enough blocks. Reggie Gonzalez has a touchdown. Let's go, Reggie. That's how you play. First game of collegiate football for the 5-star. And he's got a touchdown. And it is a touchdown game again. It's a run. QB power. Good blocks. Trying to make a play with Greg Hall. And we do, but Emory Jones is 15. QB power again. QB blast really is what that is, actually. It's a run. Clemens got pancaked. It's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. Joseph Brown trying to save it, but it's too late. Yeah, he just howled out in frustration like a wolf. What was that? 35-21. Our defense just can't stop the running game. Willie Briggs wide open. Stay in bounds, Willie. There we go. It's a nice 7-yard pickup, actually. We're going to try and get aggressive here. I'm actually going to have Gonzalez leak out of the backfield. And we'll see what we can do. They're going to blitz, and they're sending pretty much everybody. We just got to throw it away. That might be the worst wheel route I've ever seen from Reggie Gonzalez. Does he have negative route running? He was nearly a receiver. Did I not put him on a wheel? I'm confused because he did not do what I thought he was going to do. 2nd and 10 either way. And we're going to get it to Gonzalez out of the backfield this time. He's got some power. We can lower the shoulder there. But they just kind of took each other out. Briggs into the backfield. He's going to take it, and he's had success today. Willie Briggs has not been bad. 5.5 per carry. A little over that on 3. It's not too bad. That's open. Byers on the run, hits Duval. I got my tight end out in front. I need you to lay a block. Hit somebody. Nice catch for Aaron Duval, though. 4 for 82. Huge 3rd and 9. They're not really giving us a lot of space off the snap here. I'm going to try to clear out with Duval, and I'm looking at Ham or Briggs probably. Backside, Willie Briggs. He's got another first. Willie Briggs is a first down machine. I think I formally named him the slowest player in college football in episode 1 or 2, back when the settings were a little bit off, when it was on fast game speed as opposed to normal, which I didn't realize would glitch it out. As we'll get it to Michael Ham. Good catch on him that time. DB was kind of backpedaling towards the line of scrimmage. Very odd. Very odd. But a good play. And we'll fake a play action. Byers is injured. And it's intercepted. Going for Duval. Manning had a step in front. Oh, God. Ryan Davis comes in for 1 snap. And I throw a pick. Emory Jones broke a tackle, and I missed. That's on me. That's on me. Oh, man. 23-yard gain. We needed to score. That's a terrible pick. Terrible pick. I think that's also the first passing attempt in the career of Ryan Davis, who had the red shirt last season. Big hit by Greg Hall. This is a major 3rd down for us. We need to stop. And we're going to have it. Tim Washington, the true freshman with the pass breakup. Would have been nicer to have the interception there. But I'll take the PBU and the turnover. I don't even know how Andy Byers got injured, by the way, or the severity of his injury. Hopefully he's back for this drive. Yeah, Byers is back. Don't know what his deal was, but he is back now. Read option. They played the running back. Good block and slide by Byers after the first. Humphreys, nice first down for him. That's not too bad, man. We got size over there. I might try and quick snap the ball as soon as we get set here. Get one more play. And we're going to do that. Gonzalez, first down, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Gonzalez makes a man miss, has a block, has a touchdown. That's why you get a 5-star. That's a 5-star caliber play. Reggie Gonzalez. 2 broken tackles, another man miss, big block down the field, and one of the best plays of the game. Riverside faithful in attendance have something to cheer about. Gonzalez out of the backfield. He broke a tackle in the back end, broke another one, made a man miss, got a block, and had a huge TD. What a play from Reggie Gonzalez. The true freshman is not playing like it. He's starting to heat up a bit. What a move, the strength, the agility, the speed, all on display. Louisville trying to hold on against Notre Dame. Kyron Williams having a pretty good day. What an amazing way to end the 3rd quarter. As we've been for a lot of this game, we are down by a touchdown. And we're here trying to do the impossible. Upset #1 Florida on the road. Like, how are we even in position to do this? I feel like we've been dominated all game, but our offense has played fairly well. We just need to play even better. Good tackle by Greg Hall there. Had a little bit of help as well. Handoff. Oh, man, we had a play with number 9. We had a try at that. And he unfortunately was just short. That is Dawson. I don't even know if I know Dawson. Jarrell Dawson Jr. Redshirt Jr. I mean, he's not better than Adrian Chandler. I think we're going to take him off the field. Adrian Chandler's got 91 finesse moves. Yeah, he's going to be the starter. Why is Dawson starting? That's so peculiar. And we made a commitment to a gap, and Bowman just picked the other one. Good blocks. Bruce Clemens in there. It's another first down. We need to stop here. Not much is obvious. I mean, the longer this game goes, the less of a chance we have to win it. We got to make a stop now. I don't think we're going to force a fumble or anything. Jones going to take off. He's sacked. Tell me that's Adrian Chandler, who just came in the game. Adrian Chandler. Why was he not starting? He's going to come in at D tackle right here. I mean, we are in a very, very light formation here. Wouldn't be surprised if they could run the ball. It's a read option, quarterback keeper. Jones indecisive. Good block, and it's a first down. It's a quarterback keeper. Greg Hall, big tackle. Jones going to lose 2. They're still in field goal range is my biggest problem right now. That's a huge TFL from the sophomore, Greg Hall. The Hall monitor trying to keep us in this game. Jones gonna throw, and Washington's beat. Shorter has it. Oh, Tim Washington stayed so close. It's a great throw from Emory Jones. Washington just couldn't stay close enough. Read option. Joseph Brown trying to save a touchdown. Jones just breaks right off it. TD, Florida. Intercepted by Hopper. Michael Ham got bumped. And that, unfortunately, will likely be the game. Oh, man. Michael Ham got bumped right there at the 5. It's within 5 yards. It's legal. But that football was trying to come out as soon as he got bumped. And while he was going to be wide open in the space in behind, just unfortunate timing. That's how I throw a lot of picks, as you guys have seen in my franchise and dynasties. Guys getting bumped as I'm pretty much releasing the ball. And the entire route is screwed up. Nice tackle by Hall. We need a huge play here. 3rd and 8. They're going to throw the out. It's going to be open. Big hit. Bruce Clemens. Xavier Henderson holds on. You got to make a tackle. Clemens, big hit. We're really not out of this yet. Like, yeah, our odds are not good. We're down 14. It's the #1 team in the country, and they're at home. They have a really good chance of winning this. But this team's fighting. We have nothing if we don't have heart. It's a touchdown. And we've gone into cardiac arrest. Game over. Reggie Gonzalez wide open in the flat. He'll make a man miss. Gonzalez off to the races again. He's down the sideline and caught after 37. We just need to find a way to get Reggie Gonzalez the football. That much is obvious. Because he's going to be a superstar. I mean, that much is very clear already. Throw for Ham. Never really had a step. Never really had a step. It could have been picked off, probably. Byers on the run. We got a step. Give me a block. Big block. Oh, my goodness. I think that's Elgin Collins. He's had 2 huge blocks in this game. And again, this team has fought the entire game. I think they've played remarkably well considering how good this Florida team is. I think we've played remarkably well. A couple big mistakes. We haven't really had an answer for their offense. And we're going to lose this game. But man, I love the fight. Try an onside. See what you can do. And that is covered by Frazier's. Jaquavion Frazier's. Oh, huge shot by Bruce Clemens. Taking out his anger of the game on that. 9th tackle, by the way, for Bruce Clemens. He's going to be a pretty good player. That was a major shot in the run lane. That was huge. 2nd goal, probably the final snap here. It's a read option, and it's an Emory Jones touchdown. All right, dude. All right, dude. Byers on the run. Final play of the game. Nice little juke and a slide, and there's a flag. Is this one coming back? Offensive penalty ends the game. Clipping. Game over. So that will be your final. Elgin Collins. He's blocked real well today. Not there. And that is your ball game. Yay, we held them under 300 pass yards. Cool. Listen, I think there's probably some want to put that on the offense. I think there is. But the offense, in my opinion, played incredibly well. It did have a few picks. It's going to happen sometimes, especially when you're playing such a good team. Anytime you allow 300 rushing yards to one player alone, it's going to be a rough day. And it was for us. We couldn't tackle. We did miss some angles too at times. But a lot of broken tackles, a lot of being overwhelmed, overpowered by their offensive line. It was a really, really, really good team. And they played like it. International House of Pancakes. That's what we might call this Florida Gator team. That offensive line was unbelievable. This was just a really, really good team. And I thought we played great. I'm going to focus on the positives here. And I think there are a lot. Your finals 35-56 in favor, of course, of the Gators. And Andy Byers, 22 of 31. 3 touchdowns, did have 2 interceptions. But again, I thought he played great. 280 yards through the air. Ryan Davis did have a 14-yard completion. Did have that interception as well. And rushing, Andy Byers, 14 for 85 and a touchdown. Gonzalez, 9 for 41 and a TD. It was awesome to see. He's going to be a beast. He also had 10 catches for 95 yards and a touchdown. 99 yards after catch. Did have a drop. Aaron Duvall was awesome. The senior out of Ox Hill Glass Manor, Maryland. Oxford, maybe that's short for. John Humphreys, I think, played really well in his first game. For us, Michael Hamm really wasn't too involved. Just had a big drop early. Willie Briggs was great and a touchdown, of course, for the freshman. True freshman Blake Hayford. And then defensively, Greg Hall is an animal. We know that already, but he's an animal. 3 tackles for loss, including a team lead 9 solo tackles. 9 for Bruce Clemens as well. We had a sack for Adrian Chandler, who needs to be starting. I'm not sure why he wasn't. And an interception for Ezekiel Sims. I thought we played really, really well. Of course, pass breakup as well for the freshman Tim Washington, who I think is going to be a really good player. I thought we played real well. I'm going to say that. Clemson barely held on to beat FCS Northwest, a.k.a. North Dakota State. UAB crushed FCS Southeast. Any more interesting games on here? Not really a whole lot of them. We're up to coach level 10, by the way, which is going to be huge for recruiting. And I really want to get up to kitchen sink. We just can't afford it yet. We can't get up there. So maybe the opener. Plus 500 points. It's got to be done. And then Royal Treat. Or actually, probably kitchen sink after that. Got to be done. But we have the opener. Plus 1,500 points. Which we can probably apply before we simulate to the next week. We sure can. I'm going to put him into Trevor Salyer. Looks like a pretty good corner. Local as well. Hesperia, California. Don't know where that is. Maybe it's not all that local. California is a big state. And number 10, Louisiana Lafayette, is on the schedule next. So it doesn't get a whole lot easier. But it gets a little bit easier. A big focus of recruiting this year as well is going to be finding our next quarterback. I'm not convinced it's Ryan Davis and Andy Byers leaves. So a big true freshman could be exactly what we need. And already we're going to be taking some guys off our board. Probably do a lot of this off camera because we're not going to have a shot at a lot of these players. Like already pretty much no shot at Travis Morrison. So I'll be taking a lot of these guys off the board. Justin Jenkins, Patrick Moore. Man, I thought we'd be able to lure some of these guys in who were local and close. Huge gem here for Patrick Moore. We're just not going to have a chance. But next up, we will play number 10, Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns. And I will see you in the next episode. Appreciate you guys watching. Take it easy.
I hit it at the park, bend bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, yeah. Papa turn, taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud. Speedbird's good.